So today we will discuss about the form W3. In the last video I told you about the form W2. So W3 is linked with W2. I will explain in this video. So have you ever wondered what happens after employers prepare all employee W2 forms? How does the government receive the total payroll information for the entire company? That's where form W3 comes in. So what is form W3? Form W3 is a summary transmittal form that employers send to the Social Security Administration, the SSA. It summarizes all the W2 forms you are submitting for your employees in a year. So simply W2 is each individual employee details, W3 total summary of all W2s. Who files form W3? Employers, businesses who issue W2 form, payroll providers like QuickBooks, Payroll, ADP, Paychecks, JustWorks, etc. If you file W2s electronically, W3 is often generated automatically. Purpose of Form W3? Form W3 helps SSA, Social Security Administration, to verify total wages paid, match Social Security and Medicare taxes, summarize all employee W2 data in one sheet. What information is in W3? So first of all, employer's information, the EIN number and business name and address, then total wages summary, total wages for all W2s, total Social Security wages, total Medicare wages, and third point is tax withheld totals. Social Security tax withheld, Medicare tax withheld, and federal income tax withheld. When is Form W3 filed? The due date to file W3 form is Jan 31st of each year, same as W2 submission deadline. Where is Form W3 sent? It's sent to the Social Security Administration SSA, not sent to IRS directly. SSA then forward tax data internally to IRS system. And why is Form W3 important? Form W3 ensures that total wages reported in all W2s match, taxes reported are accurate, SSA can update employees' Social Security records, employer payroll reporting is consistent. Without W3, SSA cannot properly reconcile W2 submission. How W3 works in real payroll process? For example, a company has 5 employees. Each employees get a W2. Employer totals all W2 data. That total is reported in W3. So the W3, in the simple words, W3 is the consolidated report of all employees' W2 forms. Common error in Form W3. W3 totals not matching W2 totals. So the error in W3 is if the W3 total is not matching with the total of each individual's W2. If incorrect EIN is recorded, wrong Social Security wages total mentioned, missing W3 when filing paper W2s, mathematical errors in tax total, Social Security, Medicare, federal withholding, even small mismatch is equal to SSA rejects or correction notice. So even a small mistake you will do in W3, SSA will reject or will send the correction notice. Electronic filing versus paper filing. Electronic filing, also known as e-filing. So W2 plus W3 submitted together electronically. Auto-generated W3, faster processing. The e-filing is faster process and less error risk. In paper filing, W2 copies plus W3 forms mailed to SSA. So first you have to download, print out the W2 copies and W3 forms, and then you have to mail out them to SSA. Manual preparation required. You have to manually enter all the things, and higher error risk involved into this, and it will take a lot of time as well, because first you will mail out all the documents to SSA, so that will also take some time. Key relationship, very important concept. So formula concept, sum of all W2s is equal to W3 totals. This is the form W3, and I have attached this for as in sample image. You can take the reference of that. So In W2 we have discussed that there will be 3 to 4 forms. First employer has to send to the department, and second employer has to provide to the employee for their records, and second one is provide to employee to use for tax filing, and employer has to save some documents at his or her end as well. In W2 there are 5 to 6 pages, but in W3 there is only 1 pages. W3 will be kept by the employer only and will be sent to SSA as well, but will be kept by employer, no need to send to any employee. So the basic information section, so all those sections are covered. Here you can see point A, B, C, D and 1, 2, 3, 4. So all points are mentioned in the further slides, which we will discuss now. The basic information section, control number, it is optional. I haven't seen that any employer has recorded any control number ever in my 10 years experience. So optional field used by employers for internal tracking can be left blank if not used. Second, B, kind of payer, select the type of employee, 941, military, household, Medicare, government employee, other. Here you can see in the B you have choice to check the box, and the same for kind of employer. Here you can see you can click on non apply. See, most private businesses select none apply. See, total number of forms W2, how many employees are there. So if there are 10 employees, then 10 W2 have been issued, that you have to mention in C column. Here you can see left hand side. D, establishment number, it is optional and used when a business has multiple locations or payroll departments. E, employer identification number, this 9-digit number or federal tax ID should have been recorded. Then F, employer's name, legal business name, employer address. G, business mailing address. So all you have to mention here. I have mentioned each and every point, but if you look over the form, so it will be easy for you to fill instead of getting the knowledge of each point, because this is the basic information that employer's name, employer's address, EIN number should have been recorded by the employer. Now the numbered boxes on the form. So first we were discussing about the ABCD form. Now you can see 1, 2, 3 as well. So most of those boxes, the numbered boxes, are same as W2. If you look over here, box 1, it includes wages, tips, other compensation, excluding the pre-tax deductions. Box 2 includes the federal income tax withheld amount. Box 3, the wages for social security. Box 4, tax withheld on social security wages. Box 5, Medicare wages and tips. Box 6, Medicare tax deducted on Medicare wages on box 5. Box 7, social security tips, total tips reported by employees that are subject to social security tax. Common, restaurants, hotels, hospitality business, because there you will get the tips. Box 8, allocated tips, tips allocated by employer that employee did not report, usually applies to large food service establishment, that we have also discussed in W2 video. Box 9, verification code used by SSA, often left blank. Box 10, dependent care benefits, total dependent care assistant reported in W2. Box 10, example, employer paid a daycare assistant or dependent care reimbursement. Box 11, non-qualified plans. Box 12, deferred compensation, if employee said that I will get the part of my income later on, and that will be recorded here. Box 13, for third party sick pay. Box 14, income tax withheld by payer of third party sick pay. So if in box 13 you will fill something, then on that some tax will be withheld, and that will be recorded on box 14. Box 15, state, enter the state abbreviation. For California, CA, New York, NY, in that way. If reporting wages for multiple states, additional W3 information may be required. Box 15A, state employer identification number, state assigned employer account number used by the state tax agencies to identify the employer. Box 16, state wage, tips, etc. Enter the total wage subject to state income tax for the state listed in box 15. State wages may differ from federal wages because states have different tax rules. So in box 1, whatever amount you have recorded, that could be different with the box 16. Box 17, state income tax calculated on box 16 amount. Box 18, if there are any local wages, tips, etc. Box 19, local income tax on box 18. Box 20, locality name, New York City as an example. So those are all the details to fill in the W-3 forms, and I hope this is helpful for you. So let's quickly recap. Form W-3 is the summary from the company's all employee W-2 form submitted to the Social Security Administration. It combines total wages, Social Security wages, Medicare wages, and taxes withheld for all employees into one report. The most important rule to remember is that the totals of Form W-3 must match the combined total from all W-2 forms. So at the end, if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to CPK Books and Accounts. Don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos on US payroll, bookkeeping, accounting and tax forms. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you.